if Perk says, I believe, and it goes back to franchises, the Supersonics who morphed into the OKC Thunder, that Russell Westbrook, Skip, I just want to make it crystal clear. I disagree with Perk. I think Kevin Durant is the best player that's donned a Supersonic in an OKC Thunder jersey. But it's not like Perk said Serge Ibaka was the best. Russ just averaged 3 straight years of triple doubles. He is an MVP. He did score 40 in a finals game, Skip, against the Miami Heat. So it's not like what Perk said is outlandish. It's like some people believe that Kobe Bryant is the best Laker. Some people say it's Magic. Some people say it's Kareem. As long as you don't say Mark Madsen, I ain't fighting you. He just can't let it go, Skip. He just can't. KD, I get it. If you want to do the emoji where you just, the emoji eyes like you surprised that he said that, okay. But, man, you going to ruin friendship over this? Really, Skip? Come on, man. That's the man's opinion. Just like you didn't want anybody questioning your right via free agency to go join a loaded team. All Perk said was what everybody else is thinking. Katie, you know. And Perk said, bruh, you joined a team that you had down 3-1 in the Western Conference Finals. You went and joined them. Every NBA player in the league, I shouldn't say every, there's no such thing as all in every, but 95% believe that was a weak sauce move by KD. That's their opinion. Just like KD had a right. That's his choice to go where he wanted. He gets so upset, he don't want anybody to have an opinion that differs from his. So, but I got to ride with Perk, Skip, because that's his opinion. I don't agree with it. Kevin Durant's the best player in Seattle and OKC. But that's Perk's opinion. KD shouldn't get upset about that.
So, to your initial point about the Lakers, a lot of people think Kobe was the greatest. A lot of people think Magic was the greatest. There's a vast segment that think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was the greatest Laker. We can just keep on going round and round and round about all of those players. Nobody thinks Russell Westbrook was the greatest Thunder. Nobody. Nobody has ever made that case except for our man Perk. That was outlandish. That was out of bounds. I don't know if he's just trying to get a rise out of KD, but them is fighting words. It worked. And KD will respond. He'll respond to anybody.
Sure.
He'd respond to Kendrick Smith on Twitter, right? It wouldn't matter. But the point is that once the fight started, Perk got nuked. He got dunked on in public about 4 times because that one shot that he fired back about, you averaged a whopping 2 and 3 in that series that they were going back and forth. But you played hard, champ, said KD. You played hard. Kendrick always played hard, right?
Right. But Skip, you know, Perk was never the same once he tore that ACL in Boston. And when he had that knee injury in the finals against the Lakers, he wasn't the same.
Okay. So, but I think we all get that. We agree with that. Now, to your weak sauce point about Kevin Durant, a lot of people definitely thought that. In fact, I'll go 90% of the NBA world and the Twitter world and the social world thought weak sauce.
Right.
But Kevin Durant backed it up.
Yes.
And just for the record, I'm going to say this one more time. I'm pretty sure I was the first to report 2 years before Kevin left that he was leaving Russell Westbrook, that he had decided 2 years before he would never be able to win a championship with Russell Westbrook as his primary decision maker.
Right.
So I did not condemn him. In fact, I didn't even criticize him for joining a team that they had just had down 3-1 in the conference finals. I got it because the truth was, the Warriors begged him to join, right?
Right.
It wasn't just a luxury to add him on. No, it was their centerpiece.
It was a necessity.
It was a necessity because how many times have you told the story about Draymond went into the parking lot crying?
Crying, Jenny. Towel still on.
I mean, it's emotional.
Yeah.
His feelings were hurt.
Right off the court, smelling like Get Back. Didn't even take a shower.
Yep. And
I don't know about that.
KD. Call him K. No, you call him K. You don't call him KD. Hey, K. LeBron did it to us. Can you come help us?
Same Draymond who ultimately called that man the B word. sitting on the bench against the Clippers,
So
right?
what you're starting to see, Skip,
Well, things change.
is that people, when they get upset with KD, tell the truth.
Okay. But I think even today, Draymond in his heart of hearts on a lie detector would say, boy, he was the best player we ever had.
Yes.
Right?
But two things can be, I'm a firm believer, two things can be true.
Yep.
You can be the best player and still,
Be that.
guard utensil.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about,
Yep, that is true.
I do.
Those two things can definitely
be
be true.
true.
But not only did KD join the champs, or they weren't the champs at that point,
Right.
but join the juggernaut.
Right.
But he led them to back-to-back championships by winning finals MVP, and I did not see that coming. To this day, I'm like in awe. I'm like genuflecting to Kevin Durant because with the weight of the NBA world on his shoulders and everybody waiting for him to fall on his face in the first go-round against LeBron, he went into LeBron's house in Game 3 and just took the game over and made the shot of shots right in LeBron's mug to win the game.
But let me ask you, well, put it to you like this, Skip. What if somebody says Steph Curry is the best player to ever play for the Golden State Warriors? Now, Rick Barrett, they're going to say Wilt. Some people going to say Rick Barrett. Okay, whatever.
A lot of people would say Rick Barry.
Okay, KD going to get upset? Because KD wore a Warriors jersey. I give you another example. I give you one better, Skip. If people say Dwayne Wade is the best player ever to wear a Heat jersey, now I'm going to disagree. Because I believe the guy that wore 6 for those 4 years was the best player to wear a Heat jersey.
But you're bringing up debatable issues. The Oklahoma City Thunder issue is not debatable. It was Kevin Durant.
But Skip,
First and last, it was Kevin Durant.
I think after he left, because Russ, the thing is that Russ could have asked to be moved after KD left, and he didn't. So I think, and Perkins said, I think what Perkins said, like, this guy stayed when he could have left. Now, look, Skip, like I said, I mean, the triple-double, and you called the triple-double. You say he's going to average a triple-double, he's going to win the MVP, and then he followed it up again. He's followed up again. But, Skip, you tried to make it seem like Russ is some stir-fry.
No, I
He's
don't.
not.
If you want to say, if Kendrick wanted to tweet, he's the hardest playing Thunder player ever, boy, you got
No, he ain't the best.
Okay, but he said the best. If you want to say that Russell was the most exciting Thunder player ever, you can make a strong case for that. If you can say he was the more lovable of the two, you got that because KD's name it's mud right now in Oklahoma City.
It's mud in Golden State,
It's
too.
mud in Golden State. He just tends to do that. And by the way, your point about Perk burning the bridge between him and Kevin doesn't play like that. He'll go back and forth and then he'll hug it out. It doesn't seem to faze Kevin.
Yeah.
He doesn't take it. He doesn't let it carry over.
That's
you know,
fair.
like he doesn't
But I ain't
carry
gonna get no
grudges.
argument, though. I believe, it is my belief that I am the greatest tight end in Baltimore Ravens history. Now, some people might say Todd Heat. Todd Heat was drafted. He spent more years there.
Sure.
I'm not about to get in no discussion and go back and forth with Ray Lewis or some of the guys Peter Boulware, guys I played with on Twitter, because we got a disagreement about who was better. Okay, you believe that? I believe I am.
Okay, but Perk was just playing to the crowd on that one because he knew he was going to create a firestorm, and I think he knew in his heart of hearts that KD was going to respond.
Very true.
And he did.
It's kind of like, it's like you're rattling a stick in the hole. You know animals in there. And eventually and pretty soon he come out there, oh, okay, I knew I could get you to come out.
Like-
So that's when you need KD.
Like Caddyshack, right? You know Caddyshack?
Yes,
Okay.
I do. He knows it's in there.
Yeah.
He knew, Skip. You know what? Perk was sitting there writing that thing. So I'm like, if I hit Sid, I bet I get him.
And you can see him smirking a little bit, like,
You know what? It was a smirk.
yeah,
tweet.
like,
I would agree.
let me see what I can do here.
Okay.
Hey, Perk.
We've had him on.
I
We
think
know.
Perk got some French bulldog puppy. Perk, I think I might get one of them old puppies of yours.
Oh, really?
I'm thinking about it.
Really?
They're
Think about
pretty,
it.
they're pretty cute. I saw a
But
few
again,
pictures.
on KD, then he goes to weakest move in NBA history.
Yeah.
Now that's a mouthful, man.
Then it gets a little bit.
Yeah, that got
different.
personal.
Yes. But Skip, you think Perk is the only one that thought that?
No.
There are a lot of NBA.
I know, but he said it.
Yes.
He tweeted it. It's out there. It's
Yeah.
for posterity.
How long did you think Draymond sit on what he thought of KD before he actually uttered it? That wasn't no spur of the moment. You don't think the first thing come to your mind in the argument, oh, you this. You done thought about that a long time. You think about stuff a long time before you build up the courage, the stomach to say it.
Draymond uttered the same word at LeBron James in the middle of Game 4
Yeah,
of the, 2015 finals, right?
Yep.
he said that B word
Yeah.
to LeBron, and now they're like business partners.
But
So I don't know
unlike KD, LeBron stepped to him and said, "Excuse me, bro, what you say?" KD went on the sideline talking about, "Hey, Boogie, tell him don't call me that again." That's what he did. LeBron stepped to him. LeBron said, first and foremost, basketball aside, I'm a husband and I'm a father. There are certain things you don't say to me on the court, or I'm going to have to deal with you.
I don't remember that.
That's what he said.
I think he just put words in his mouth and
Sounded
in
good,
his head.
but I don't know.
But I'm just saying, what KD do? Went over there to talk to Boogie. They talk about Boogie. You go talk to Draymond for me and tell him to apologize?
By the
Draymond
way-
said, I ain't apologizing for nothing.
By the way, that B word from Draymond to LeBron changed LeBron's legacy because it got that word, because he yelled it out.
Yeah.
You could hear it at courtside. It got Draymond suspended for Game 5 and turned that series around.
We gonna get him
Or
anyway.
LeBron would have another.
LeBron said, you know what? Hey, LeBron said, we got this. He said, all we got to do is win Game 5 and the pressure, because you ain't not going to beat us in Game 6. And he dropped that 41. He and Kyrie dropped. And then he dropped another 41.
Yep.
And then he put that 27-point triple dub.
Kyrie dropped.
There you go. What about that block? What about the blocks heard around the world?
Thanks to J.R. Smith. The block built for two, like a bicycle built for two.
Like a bicycle. Is this the end between the two, or do you think we'll see some more tweets?
Man, they didn't let it go.
I think we'll let them.
Perk going to
For
apologize,
now.
KD. Man,
now.
KD.
Katie doesn't miss a thing on social media, so
He must be got people on staff.
got a little
that just,
time right now.
Hey, if anything with at KD Trey in that thing, y'all need to let me know about it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna leave the social media drama for now. Are we seeing a young Eric Dickerson and Derrick Henry?